Now from Japan, we go to China, which has long been known as the workshop of the world. But now it looks like they might have a little competition. Many companies are now moving to India to set up their manufacturing base or add to their existing capacity. India offers the advantage of cheaper labor than China, but it also has massive bureaucracy issues. Our Indian correspondent Shweta Bajaj travels to an industrial hub to see why Chinese companies are moving there and what India needs to do to become a major manufacturing hub.
These toys are being made in a Chinese company in India for companies like Hasbro, Disney and Universal Studios. For decades, these toys were made in China. But Pals Plush decided to move its production to India 3 years back. Now 40% of its manufacturing is done in India. Seema Nehra is the director of Pals Plush. She started this factory in Sri City in the South Indian state of Andhra Pradesh in 2012 after running factories in China for 15 years. She tells us that it's the price advantage and abundance of labor that has been the draw.
We are expanding in big way in India, and I'm sure in coming 2-3 years we would be making much more in India than what we are making in China, because we are able to offer price advantages to our customers. Toy industry, soft toy industry is very, very labor intensive, and almost 50 to 60% of the product is the labor.
Sri City is one of the industrial parks that are fueling India's ambition of becoming a manufacturing hub. Situated on the border between the state of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, Sri City boasts of infrastructure, connectivity and hand-holding companies to get approvals and clearances. While the world is facing demographic challenges because of an aging population, India's strength remains its demographic dividend. But its dividend could also become its burden if its people are not trained. Cheap and availability of labor might be the top reason for companies getting attracted to India. But it's not enough. Ravindra Sannareddy is the managing director of Sri City. Even as the industrial hub has been successful in attracting many large companies to India, he says much needs to be done.
We still have some infrastructure challenges in this country, whether it is road connectivity, last mile road connectivity to the port congestion to airport congestion. So there is scope to improve some of these infrastructure issues. Second, the skill development. While we have a lot of young population, the education system in India tended more towards degrees, certification kind of thing. I think now the industries need more skills rather than degrees.
Chinese company ZTT is one of the biggest manufacturers of optical ground wires. The company made $8 million investment in Sri City to start its manufacturing unit. In the next 3 years, it plans to double the investment and start exporting from India to other South Asian markets. Shen Zhaofeng is the president and director of ZTT in India. He says despite the challenges, it's a market that is worth taking the risk for.
As a foreign company investing in India, the biggest challenges are rules and regulations and dealing with local laws. We had to deal with the local government. Water and electricity were also problems we found in Sri City.
India needs to create 10 to 12 million jobs a year for its young population. That is the reason Indian Prime Minister announced a massive plan to make India a manufacturing hub. Even though there has been an increase in foreign investment in India, but the numbers remain small. India is benefiting from the challenges China is facing. Blue-collar workers are much cheaper in India compared to China. And even as other markets saturate, India has a massive potential to grow. But it also has to up its game by getting its infrastructure and bureaucracy in order to ensure companies see it as an attractive place to do business. Shweta Bajaj, CCTV, Andhra Pradesh, India.